Okay, hi guys, welcome to 7 Days to Die. Just spent the last 5 minutes trying to work out why the game wouldn't run. It turns out that for some reason it doesn't like 2 monitors. I thought it was really cool having 2 monitors, but 7 Days to Die tends to disagree, unfortunately. But hey, sorted, job done. A friend of mine has been playing with me on private server and testing it out, seeing what it's like with all the new stuff on it. The fact that you can actually make an organ now from the game rather than having to have edited files is really cool. We missed day 7, so we're okay, server must have gone down because we're now at day 1 again. Will this ever get any further than that? So annoying. They really need to sort this, that when the server restarts it doesn't reset it back to day 1. It's so frustrating. You know, the servers aren't 100% stable, never have been, never will be. Anyhow, enough of my moaning. Yeah, this is our little base. It was hurriedly put up. We have our own water supply, as you can see. Farm, and nice view of the river. We kind of harvested the bridge for metal. To give you an idea, this is Navigan, I think you pronounce it, and we are at this place. Yes, it's Working Stiff's Tools. Yeah, we're lazy. We decided that we didn't want to massively build our own base, so next best thing, take one of the server ones. We have our little ladders going down to the ground. Had to put a trapdoor in because, as you can see, we've put like a ledge all the way around to stop the spider zombies, but they were coming up the ladder and we didn't think of that. Well, I didn't think of that. So solved that problem. We've got our little trapdoor here. Let me take you down. Something I didn't realise was there's actually a gap. So we've kind of we didn't make this. This was already here. So when I cut through here, this happened. So our idea is that when the 7th day hits, this is our little bunker. We go and hide and cower like scared girls, because day 7 now is, from what I'm told, a lot harder. A friend of mine went through day 7 and he went through 200 rounds of hunting rifle ammo, which if you played this game you'll realise that's a heck of a lot of ammo, because that fires one shot, then you have to reload one shot, and you have to reload, so pretty hefty. Yeah, so we've got our little bunker here to be able to get rid of the zombies. Through here we've got another one, as you can see, and then through here we have this one here. However, slight technical hitch, they can crawl in, but something that they've introduced which I kind of stumbled across, because you could never do this. You used to have to go in holes like this, you can't get through. But now if you duck and they jump, you can actually crawl through holes, which is really cool, because, you know, you do it in real life, why can't you do it here? Oh, it seems my friend's been on at some point today, and we've got a few barbed wire fences to stop them climbing up there. Cool. So we have our mine, which is down here. This place was quite funny actually, because I came down here to dig some clay when we first started, so that we could make the old ingots and everything. And then we made an auger and started digging, and realised that actually we'd stumbled across a really good mine. And it's got absolutely everything. Haven't found titanium yet, don't know if it's still in the game. Hoping it is. They did have one point of use where you could actually make plane blocks with it. I don't know if you can still do that. So yeah, so something else that I found out that you may or may not know. Where is it? There it is. Is that obviously you've got the real world physics. Now, what I found was you can actually use the real world physics to your advantage sometimes. Sometimes it just destroys all the metal, which is what it did then. Other times you can walk away with a lot of scrap metal. Let's see if it will do it this time. Just be careful though, because it hurts if it lands on your head. Let's rock it. I think it's too thin. Okay, let's go up here and watch what happens. Got to be careful because these things collapse all on their own. So we take some of the last bit down here. And it collapses down. We now have 3 there. So out of those 2 bits, we've got 20 scrap iron really quickly. Good for when you're starting off. Pointless at the moment because we've got the mine, so we get loads of stuff anyhow. The other thing they've introduced is levels on the weapons. So I've got this pickaxe, which is flawless, which is the top one, and they do more damage. Pistol, that's a good pistol. Shotgun, that's a great shotgun. Pickaxe, not very good. Let's go back to the base. I've got a few examples of some of the things that you can see there. The difference between I have found the quality make a massive difference. I had a spike club that was flawless, and I was hitting zombies. You never used to be able to do that before. Okay, so we've got a blue pickaxe there. Okay, so we've got a blue pickaxe. Blue pickaxe. The damage on this one. Yeah, repair it. Maybe. Yeah, some of this I haven't really got to do with. So anyhow, I'll show you a bit of repairing while we're at it. Short iron pipes gives us metal strips. I know some people struggle to work out how to do this. So you put your metal strips in, you put your pickaxe in, craft, wait a while, wait longer, and there we go. Semi-repair pickaxe. So let's have a look. Yeah, block damage 615, block damage 10.22. Now if I repaired this more, so let's get a few more pipes. And repair. So at the moment the damage on there is 615, and if we put it in there, and I think this should fully repair it. So remember 615. I'm saying this so I remember as well. So fully repaired pickaxe. Got some strips there, quite nice. It now does 935. So as the item wears out, it does less damage, so it is actually worth keeping your items repaired. I mean, this one does 13.404. We repair it by that little amount, it now does 1388. So not a great little difference, but when they're low, big difference. I'm sure my friend will appreciate a nice repaired pickaxe. Don't know if we've got any older ones. We've got a yellow fire axe there, good fire axe. 179, and a poor one does 164, even though it's in better condition. So yeah, so that's that. Oh yeah, we've got the nail gun that seems to be a little bit more common than it used to be, but it's got two uses which I find really good. If you press the left button, you've got nails in. It's a weapon. If you want to like do wood and stuff, hang on, we'll show you. You do your right button. What I found really interesting was when you do the upgrades, you don't need nails, so it's really fast, really fast. So if you find one of these in the beginning of the game, you can build a base really fast. Or upgrade it at least really fast, so that's cool. You have the usual clothing, that sort of thing. Again, clothing has the same thing in the way of levels. So like my jeans are not looking too good. The shirt looks pretty much knackered. Bandanas don't seem to have that sort of stuff. So yeah, and quality levels. So this one's defense is like that. Got leather leg armour. I'm not sure if you can repair them. So live and for the first time in my gaming in 7 Days to Die, we'll find out whether we can repair it, whether it might be leather strips, or it might be just leather, or it might be nothing. Maybe nothing will repair it, which would be a bit of a shame really. Being able to repair your armour would be quite cool. So boots. Leather? No. Oh. So leather strips, and you can repair your gear. Now that is really cool. But probably cooler on this server, because on this server you don't lose your backpack or your clothing when you die. You only lose your belt. So yeah, there we go. Got boots. I think really doesn't have that much effect on the protection when you repair them. Let's have a look. I can't see how a shirt can give 10% bullet protection, but there you go. Now, I'm guessing it's cloth shirt, so we need cloth. Where's the cloth? Yeah, so cloth item, cloth to repair. Yep, left hand side. Right, so let's have a look. It's saying 10% on pretty much everything. I'm guessing that fully repairing this will make no difference to the protection. And I'm right. Other than obviously stopping it from getting destroyed. When it wears out. Put my shirt back on. Yeah, as you can see, there's more stuff here. This is intriguing because I haven't found anything in the way of making backpacks, but this is kind of hinting that at some point we may get extra backpacks, which would be really cool. Almost like a H1Z1 or Infestation or that lot, where they have the bigger backpacks that you can find. Now the other new intro to, I hate saying the name of this map, Navigagan. Really struggle with that. Is that they've edited the main town on the map, or one of the main towns. I haven't been to the burnt out one because I keep dying. Every time I go there, it's just like dogs, lots of dogs. There are more zombies in a smaller area. It also depends how many players are in that area, controls how many zombies are spawned. So going out looting together is probably now more dangerous than it used to be, because zombies will spawn in an area, counteract how many players are there. And I have had areas where I've gone and it's like, oh, it's nice and clear, let's start looting. So I start looting, next thing I know a zombie spawned right behind me. So the spawning isn't fantastic. They do spawn too close. The other thing I've noticed is you'll be looting something, next thing you know there's a zombie there, and you just looked and made sure there was no zombies there at all. And I actually caught one running. It's like they run when you're not looking at them. Which is a bit weird. It's a bit like an episode of Doctor Who with the angels, if you ever saw it, where if you looked at them they didn't move, but as soon as you looked away they were on top of you. So this is the hospital. I'm going to get my shotgun out because the hospital, not always, but a lot of times have dogs. I'm also hoping the server's set on respawn items every day. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. There's no rhyme or reason to it, to be fair. We've been in here and sort of semi-secured downstairs. Cases are empty, typical. But as you can see, even with nobody here, you still get visitors. But this is a hospital. Oh, beer. That's another new thing. Sorry. It's just, beer is like, gives you infinite energy for the time that it works. So you can run around like a lunatic while you've got beer active, and you don't run out of stamina, which is really, 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 really nice. Especially when you're being chased by a dog, which happens to me a lot. However, I've just noticed that I've come up with no food, and my poor characters will starve a bit soon if I'm not careful. Oh, the other good thing is the old goldenrod tea, made with water and goldenrod. Not only gets rid of diarrhea, but if you watch my water, my hydration, and I drink it, it gives a massive boost. And also can help with wellness as well. Metal doors, best thing to go through with is your pickaxe. Yeah, these beverage containers are all over the hospital. Absolutely fantastic. If you can get in here and not die. Like I said, my mate's been here. If you can get in here and not die, supplies are very good in here, although sometimes the pills aren't so good. There's pill rooms, I think, on each floor of the hospital. Let's drink some of that so we can move a bit faster. Yeah, pill rooms on each floor usually. I think they're around about this here somewhere usually. Another cooler. I reckon if you have a trip to the hospital and you don't die, you can walk away with quite a good supply of beer, water and meds if you're lucky with the meds. Meds aren't always as readily available as we would like. Also, the old antibiotics is a lot rarer than it used to be. You know, you used to get it all the time from everything, but the last one I went past that was locked. Yeah, harder to get now, so are painkillers. But then they have a really good effect, so you really don't want to over. Oh, here we go. Usually giveaways, you've got the bars here. And untouched, so let's see what we get. Some bandages. Some bandages that actually heal you, that's good. Blood, painkillers. Painkillers do heal you, but very slowly. Vitamins, your wellness. Apparently, I've beaten two and it's kind of not made any difference. So. That's what we want. Antibiotics and some grain alcohol. So cloth grain alcohol makes first aid kit, I believe. Being we haven't got any cloth at the moment, I can't show you, but so yeah, I mean this is a prime example of how you can really stock up quite well. The other thing is that if you have spare antibiotics, take them. Obviously save them for infection, because infection has a big effect on you. But by carrying this, you're not just immune to infection. But I've also noticed that they don't put on here that do gain wellness over a period of time. So you can up your wellness quite easily just by doing that. Excuse my hiccups. So yeah, that's the hospital. Oh, the other thing I didn't notice was that excuse me a second. Yeah, beverage coolers. Oh, come on. Don't you hate the hiccups? Beverage coolers, get this out, are actually, there's two of them in one, so you get to search twice. So, you know, in here we're walking away now with, what, 14 beer if you count the one I just drunk. Quite a few bandages, vitamins, all that sort of thing. So we've done quite well at the hospital. If we get out alive, which we will, because we have that bit there, so the zombies can't get there. We've done quite well. There are new buildings all over the map. Some of them are bookstores, chemists, that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, that was a good find. That was a really good find. Here we go, doggy. Ooh. Okay. I'm guessing there's a slight glitch there with dogs because it just disappeared into the ground. Don't know if it'll come back out again or whether it's just gone. But I'm happy about that. I don't like dogs. They are scary. I'm also a bad shot. They are scary. If you haven't got a decent weapon, you're pretty much dead with those things. Now, as you can see, the zombies are now building up a bit because I've been in this area for a while. That is the other thing as well. The longer you're in an area, the more zombies turn up. So, priority, loot, get what you need, run. Which is what we're going to do now. Now that can happen anywhere though. You can be in the middle of nowhere sitting there just, I'll go AFK, there's no zombies around. And you'll come back to half a dozen zombies beating the living daylights out of you. Just because you've been in that area too long. Right, so I think we're pretty safe up here. Let's show you the first aid kit just in case you haven't done one before. You need a bag of blood, which incidentally you can get from yourself if you're that brave. Grain alcohol, which grain alcohol can actually be used for other things as well. Oh, they've changed it. Oh no, I know. If you want to make bandages, let's do bandages first, so you can see, because I've got my ideas wrong about it. There we go. Bandages, to make ones that actually heal you. Aloe vera, bit of cloth. First aid kit is, do it again, blood, grain alcohol. Now this stuff is really hard to make. Well, not hard, but takes a long time. It can be converted into fuel, or you can use it for these first aid kits. Depending on your needs. 10 seconds makes 2. And there we go. 2 first aid kits. Really good, gives you virtually full health. I'm running out of food now. So let's show you this. Don't eat raw eggs, because if you eat raw eggs, you will get food poisoning. However, sometimes food poisoning is good. So, because you'd starving to death, and either way you're going to die, so you know what the hell. Yeah, food poisoning, duration 30 seconds, time left 10 seconds, modifiers. Minus 10 stamina every 1 second, so I've got no stamina now, it's all gone. So, advantage to it is you don't die of starvation. Disadvantage of it is you can't run away. So, if you're being chased by zombies, don't give yourself food poisoning. If you're out in the middle of nowhere and trying to get back to base, then yeah, it's worth the risk. It will slow you down, but if you sit there for a minute, your stamina will come back and you'll have enough health to be able to get back to your base. So swings and roundabouts, but yeah. Ideally, when you go out like that, take some food with you. Only if it's a little bit of food, just in case you don't find any. It's unusual not to find any, but it depends how busy the server is. If there's lots of people on, then you may not find food. What the server's set to, if they've got it set on the items don't respawn for 7 days, then and you're new on the server, you're going to need to take food with you. Yeah, and that is pretty much at the moment my little tour of 7 Days to Die. When my mate's on, we may well do a little bit more, give you an idea of what it's like working as a team. Again, this is an empty server, so there's no PvP at the moment. It's passworded so that we can we can play, we can do stuff, learn the new stuff. Next patch, they say they're putting bikes or vehicles in. so that sounds quite interesting to be able to get around the map quickly. Guessing that it's going to be affected by stamina. But that's it for me for now. If you like, then please click like, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.